Wembanyama's December numbers look like something out of a video game. 28.5 points, 10.0 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 4.4 blocks, 48.8% shooting, and 37.7% from 3 on 9.5 attempts. No player should be this good this early. The Spurs phenom delivered a December worthy of the massive expectations that come with being a generational talent. When we say his last month of 2024 was historic, it's no exaggeration. Wemby is the only player in NBA history since blocks have been recorded to get 300-plus points, 100-plus rebounds, 50-plus blocks, 50-plus assists, and 40-plus made threes in a single month. Say it with me, the only player in NBA history. Victor led the league in blocked shots last season, and he's somehow stepping it up even more this year. His scoring has surged, with increased volume and efficiency as the focal point of the Spurs offense. He's not just padding his numbers with easy cleanup buckets and dump-offs, he's dominating as a true offensive centerpiece. And let's lay the too many threes critique to rest, shall we?
In the first half, and they really haven't been able to go to it.
Boy, a little light work there.
The Spurs finished December one game above 500, going a solid 7 wins and 5 losses in the games Wembanyama played. He missed 2 early games with back soreness, both big losses for San Antonio, but when he was on the court, the team thrived. Many analysts expected another rebuilding year for the Spurs, projecting them to linger at the bottom of a stacked Western Conference. But with Wemby leading the charge and key support players staying healthy, San Antonio ended 2024 in 9th place, right in the middle of the playoff hunt and firmly in the play-in tournament picture. Let's take a closer look at some of the games that made this historic month possible for Wemby. Victor and the Spurs kicked off December with a thrilling road win against the Sacramento Kings, edging out a clutch 2-point victory. Wembanyama recorded the 3rd triple-double of his career, delivering a jaw-dropping stat line: 32 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 blocks, and 5 of 9 shooting from beyond the 3-point line. This performance wasn't just another great game, it was historic. Wemby became just the 4th player in NBA history to notch a 30-plus point triple-double before turning 21, joining Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and De'Aaron Fox. He also joined elite company with a 30-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, 10-plus assists, 5-plus made threes, and 3-plus blocks line, achieved only twice before by James Harden in 2015 and Vince Carter in 2007. On December 19th, San Antonio hosted the Atlanta Hawks, a pleasant surprise on the eastern side of the Emirates NBA Cup. Led by the league's top assist man in Trae Young and a cast of versatile wings, the Hawks were eager to get back on track after their Cup semifinal loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Suffice it to say, Wemby gave the Hawks a warm welcome back to regular season basketball, dropping 42 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, and shooting 7 of 15 from deep.
Perfect time to go 2 for 1 here.
Wembanyama, red hot from down.
He torched their defense in every way imaginable, even outscoring the entire Hawks team by himself in overtime during the Spurs' 7-point win. Spoiler alert, this wasn't the last time Wemby served up a 40-burger. We broke it down in more detail in a previous video. The very next game, and another historic feat in a historic month. On December 21st, Vic hosted a block party, and everyone on the Portland Trail Blazers was invited. A big wing driving to the basket, a towering 7 feet 2 inches center at the rim, 3-point shooters, an athletic 7-footer going for a hook shot with 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 blocks. Victor Wembanyama became the 6th player in NBA history, since blocks have been recorded, to get 30-plus points and 10-plus blocks in a game, joining Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Artis Gilmore, Dwight Howard, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He achieved this at just 20 years and 352 days old, the youngest on the list. Were these 3 games enough of a build-up? Wait till you see what Santa Wemby had in store for the Christmas Day game at Madison Square Garden. He put up another 42-point fireworks show in a month, adding 18 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, and 6 made threes in his NBA Christmas debut. That has to be good, right? Only Wilt Chamberlain in 1959 and Tracy McGrady in 2000 scored more in their first Christmas games. Oh, and that final stat line is also the first in NBA history. What is truly endearing about Wemby is that it doesn't look like he cares about all of that if the team didn't get the win. His post-game press conference after a 3-point loss to the Knicks was all about the team doing better, and nothing about how his individual performance might have stacked up in the history of these games.
Roll this year, another down-court feed, that one from Jones to Wemby, same result.
I don't think it was a game about momentum. I think it was a game about being dogs, Wembanyama said. When the clock starts going down under 5 minutes, 3 minutes, we let them get some rebounds on us. We let them move us a little too much. They didn't win against us because they played better basketball.
I don't think it was a game about momentum. I think it was a game about being dogs.
After a message like this, you just knew the Spurs would play an inspired game to close out the year. Poor Los Angeles Clippers just caught them on the wrong night. With 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocked shots, Wemby led San Antonio to a 36-point drubbing, sending off the team and home fans into New Year's Eve, happy and striking awe into opponents and teammates. Beast, James Harden said when asked about Wemby. A beast on both ends. His confidence. His shot looks way more confident. He's shooting it with confidence. Defensively, he's active, blocking shots. He's doing it all. If you take a closer look at the pattern of Wemby's insane explosions that make him the first in NBA history, it's not hard to notice a trend. The NBA has had its fair share of dominant big men who could score 30-plus points and grab 15-plus rebounds. Some of these players could also rack up an insane number of blocks, thanks to their vertical reach, instincts, and defensive awareness. However, they weren't exactly known for dishing to teammates or draining threes in volume. On the other hand, the players who excelled in passing and perimeter shooting often came from the guard and wing positions. Smaller, more mobile, and skill-focused players. While they could explode for 30 or 40 points, they typically didn't dominate the boards or rack up blocks. But Wemby, he combines it all into one ridiculous package. Unique body, extraordinary talent, and refined skill. Add a sharp mind, a stellar work ethic, coachability, and a team-first mentality, and you've got a player capable of truly historic runs.
Young man, even though he's 39. Wembanyama, what a rebound and putback.
Never seen anything like it, right? 20-year NBA veteran Chris Paul said when talking about Wemby's ability to block shots. I've played with some great defenders. DeAndre Jordan, all this different type stuff, Paul continued. He just finds a way at times to make up when somebody even hits him with a really good move. Most guys have to jump to recover, but he just has a knack to know how to go block it. Spurs acting head coach Mitch Johnson credited Wembanyama's progression for his spectacular December, saying, "I think he's just adjusting to what we saw early in the year. He's playing stronger, more physical, more fundamentally sound. His ability to digest information, retain things we're trying to help him with, while also putting his own creativity on it and discipline is special," Johnson added. "He just needs to not skip steps and stay with it." To be fair, it's not like Wemby will continue to run wild unchallenged for the rest of the NBA season. The Spurs are about to face some serious tests in January, with games against the Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Memphis Grizzlies on the horizon. February's schedule, traditionally road-heavy, will also be a good test for this young team as they navigate meaningful basketball this far into the season for the first time since 2020-21. Victor Wembanyama has undoubtedly become the central figure around which the Spurs are building their entire game plan. His ability to elevate both offense and defense showcases not only his immense talent, but also his dedication to continuous improvement. After a tentative start, Wemby's steady progress this season highlights his trajectory toward becoming one of the most dominant forces in basketball history. Considering his remarkable performances and ongoing development, it's hard not to envision Wemby as a future All-Star or even an All-NBA staple. What do you think? How high can Victor's potential take him in the ranks of NBA greatness? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you in the next video.